Are you hungry, kids? If you are, then keep your eyes right here as we have two rivals ready for a rendezvous that they hope will wind up with the dreamland of stuffing their face with a delicious rack of ribs. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Memphis Tigers offense will get the first possession of the game. Guys, can you even fathom how motivating it is to have a giant rack of ribs awaiting the victor, as there is in the Memphis UAB game? And while these two are proud of their barbecue, it was Memphis who poured on the sauce and absolutely roasted UAB the last time they met.
Two fan bases that care about their football and their ribs.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught over the middle. It's hooked. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for space. It's Jackson. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Blazers! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take a minute here and talk a little Memphis. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got it in the middle. It's Milner. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Jackson. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a fourth and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
The Blazers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Working that left side now. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, UAB! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. These two first played in football in 1997, but the rivalry goes much farther back than that. Gene Bartow took Memphis to a Final Four in the early 70s, started the basketball program at UAB in the late 70s, and they became big rivals on the court.
Reese Davis, ladies and gentlemen, giving us the background of game day basketball and game day football. Nicely done with the stats, but huge rivalry game. They don't like each other. Apparently, Jesse, they do like their barbecue, though.
They do love their barbecue, and 1997 is not that long ago. I was playing college football.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the shovel. Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Got it in the middle, it's Jacobs. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
325.
Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Jacobs. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, UAB. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss.
Nice move there.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. You know, sometimes rivalry trophies really have no connection to anything like the little brown jug or the old brass spittoon. But a rack of ribs, two cities proud of their barbecue heritage, rendezvous against Dreamland and Full Moon. I mean, turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Let's go. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thompson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Memphis picking up the tempo. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Jacobs. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Dances away to buy time. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense.
First down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Blazers have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Memphis. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Blazers. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Still 2 quarters to go in this battle for the bones, a treasured trophy in both Memphis and Birmingham.
To the air, it's Kitna. Got the back over the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jacobs. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not gonna happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Blazers in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the...
There he goes. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Catch in the middle. It's Jacobs. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
To throw, it's Kitna. He's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Blazers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Caught. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Blazers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Kitna. He's got the back in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. To running room. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to...
Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Touchdown, UAB. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get it. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Got a man, it's Thompson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Lewis to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Memphis wants to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Hawkins. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate.
Touchdown, Memphis! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Jacobs. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man, it's Kitna. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Jacobs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you...
Open field on the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here comes the heat. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a... Get it! Right. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's got some space. 10. Touchdown, Memphis. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Memphis, 42. UAB, 35.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Kitna. Got it in the middle, it's Jacobs. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Another first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
That's caught. It's Ferguson. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You got them right where you are.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the...
Touchdown, UAB! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
Here he comes from inside his own. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Give to the big fullback. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Touchdown, Blazers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Get the barbecue pits ready and fire up the smokers as the Blazers will be feasting on the rack of ribs after taking down Memphis in the Battle of the Bones. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.